Africa is burning. A thick cloud of smoke hangs over a large part of the continent several times each year. Satellite images from NASA show how fires stretch like a red carpet from Central Africa across the southeast all the way to Madagascar. Small-scale farmers like Fusuyeni Isufu regularly burn their fields. It is a widely practiced technique.
The fields are exhausted and produce no yield, so I'm preparing this land for plowing. If you don't cut and burn the vegetation that's here, you can't plow it.
Though this may seem relatively harmless in rural northern Ghana, the practice exacerbates climate change. Slash and burn agriculture is a quick and low-cost way of prepping land for planting. The fire releases nutrients sequestered in grasses and bushes, such as nitrate, sulfur, and potassium. That's free fertilizer for farmers. Unfortunately, the technique is not very effective. For instance, 90% of nitrate disappears when burned. So the soil is soon depleted again, says Stephen Yeboah, an agronomist in Accra.
Slash and burn farming practice have significant impact on food production because one, it leads to soil degradation, and soil is the basic resource for food crop production. And for that matter, you have high levels of erosion all over. And then it is estimated that about 20,000 tons of nutrients are mined through soil irrigation every year. And that is very, very significant when it comes to food production. So you have all these nutrients that is required for food production being mined through soil erosion.
Other issue is the use of heavy machinery. Tractor tires compact the soil, while earth churned up by plows dries out quickly. The result, erosion and desertification. Many in northern Ghana depend on farming for a living. Now, an EU-funded project wants to convince farmers here to simply do nothing. That is, to let their fields lie fallow for a while.
In fact, there are people who even think that if you don't burn your land, you can't farm. So that is quite a challenge, that the knowledge and the awareness of CA is not out there. Also, the period of transitioning from conservation, from conventional agriculture to conservation agriculture, there's a time gap where you will not fully get the benefit of CA. And that also is sometimes a discourage for some people to do that transition.
CA, or conservation agriculture, means no slash and burn and no plowing. Practicing succession planting keeps the earth moist. The plant roots loosen the soil, enabling it to recover and increasing biodiversity.
The project taught us methods which we didn't know before. We used to plow the field with tractors. They taught us not to slash and burn the field, along with other methods, like planting different crops every year on the same land, or to do mixed cropping on the land. And it's working out quite well.
Saiba Selima signed up for the workshop because she often couldn't afford to rent a tractor. Now her family has enough to eat. The mother of three regularly struggled to feed her family with what her land could provide. Thanks to the succession planting, there is now a variety of vegetables and grains throughout the year. Switching to the new farming methods has been worth it. And Sabina Selima even has enough corn left over for her current harvest to sell at the market.